Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. He's stopping at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Caught, completion. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. He can't escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit just before the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Swarmed by the pass rush, the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Sooners will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This Texas offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Hornhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. To throw, it's Mateer. Makes the grab, it's Ott. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Oklahoma, 0.
They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's caught. It's Sategna. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the return will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. 2nd down after that previous play. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. With the catch, it's Sategna. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the pass is to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Down, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2. Timeout before halftime.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Gibson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. Nice grab. It's Gibson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Makes the catch. It's Sategna. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. This guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Sparks. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Screen to the wide receiver. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Sategna. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Mateer. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to...
The pass rush gets home.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands, it's Gibson. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really quick...
It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It's a run to the left. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Longhorns are in the red zone. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas, to put them on top now. Cookie team out for the PAT try.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Quick juke. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And the pass ball is incomplete. They try to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Leaning on the run game here late. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
The kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
bringing it out. It's Sategna. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? To throw, it's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Sategna. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, what a grab! You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
But Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
This could be the game here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run off the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Boise State's offense trots out there to open this game. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He's in the clear. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Broncos, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He breaks free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down.
Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to run it. It's Gibson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle.
Touchdown, Longhorns. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. No surprise there, Kirk. A It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big ball and the throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. To the air, it's Madsen. Catch made on the left side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense played coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Broncos pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into open space.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught near the goal line. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Starts with a quick pass to the left on the RPO. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. The chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Fires quickly to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They finally stop him all the way down the 6-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He had all day back there before throwing. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Manning. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they've been able to defend this style of play moving forward.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The sure hand. It's Marshall. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Madsen. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Gibson. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Leaning on the run game here. Breaks loose at the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He's got the first and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. There's the handoff. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're pounding away with the running game. It's first and 10. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Long runs pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Dropping back. It's Madsen. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He can go. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.